everyone. Welcome back to SnapClap and Learn. Hope you are liking our content. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. We are starting a new series on the subject accounting. Your mentor for accountancy will be Dr. J.C. Vashne, who has a teaching experience of 45 years. He has got an award from Government of India for the book written on income tax. He is an author of more than 75 books and is a permanent member of AICMA. He is famous for explaining everything in a very easy and understandable manner.
Everyone, myself Dr. J.C. Vasle. I am before you to discuss the subject of accounting. Account is a practical paper, but before coming to the practical side, we should be very clear about its theoretical portion of it. The first unit is the theoretical framework. Under it, chapter 1 deals with the introduction to accounting. The first topic is the nature of accounting. Under theoretical portion, we have to study about the nature of accounting. Nature of accounting deals 2 points. Number one is the meaning and definition, and second is the history of accounting. For understanding the meaning of accounting, we should learn a very common motto, that is that write first, then deal, meaning thereby that a person, howsoever intelligent he may be, he cannot remember all the items and all the transaction for a long time and forever. Therefore, it is safer to write every transaction first and then to make the deal in the business. Now we have to define the accounting. Accounting can be defined as the process of identifying, measuring, recording, and communicating the required information relating to the economic events of an organization to the interested users of such information. If you analyze the definition, there are certain ingredient features under the definition. The first point is identifying. Identifying means we have to note down only those items which are of financial nature. There are two types of transaction in the business, financial and non-financial matters. We have to identify only those matters which are related with the finance or with the money. The items which cannot be measured in terms of money cannot be identified and cannot be noted in accounting. This is the first main item to be recorded or to be noted by the students. The second item is the measuring. Measuring means we have to measure it in the form of accounts, in the form of measurement, meaning thereby that how much it costs or how much should be written in the accounting. The third point is the recording. Recording means we have to record this item in our books, in our accounts, on the basis of the accounting principles which we will learn later on. Next is the communicating. Communicating means this matter we have to communicate to the higher authorities. Higher authorities include the director, the manager, the owner, and the proprietor, because they require the information relating to the economic events of their organization. Organization means the company, the partnership firm, the sole trader, or whatever. The organization is there for doing the business. And this information is transferred to the interested users also. And these interested users may be the creditors, maybe the landlord, or maybe the bank or someone else. Now we have to discuss about the history of accounting. The history of accounting is as old as our civilization. The seeds of it were sown in Babylonia and Egypt in 4000 BC. During 700 BC to 400 AD, China used accounting in her country. In India, during 23rd century ago, Cauchy wrote a book on accounting, and that book became very popular in our country. Luca Pacioli wrote a book on accounting in the year 1494 and introduced, first of all, the double entry system, under which the debit and credit side was introduced by him, and it was clarified that debit side is always equal to the credit side. We have to discuss the need of accounting information. The question arises, who needs the accounting information? Following are the persons who are in need of this accounting information. The first of them is the owner or the shareholder. Owner and shareholder always require to know the accounting information because they are eager to know what is the profit position of their organization. If the profit is increasing in the organization, they take interest, and if the profit is not increasing, then they try their level best to decrease the loss and to increase the profit. And the second one is the director and manager, where the directors and managers are appointed in the organization. They are also need to know the accounting information in the form of the sale, purchase, and profit and financial position. If the sale is increasing and if the profit is decreasing, then they try to make efforts so that the profit may also increase and the financial position of the organization may be sound to everyone, to the outsider. Third one is the creditor. Creditors are those persons who provide material to the organization on credit because they are always anxious to know whether this organization is in a position to repay their money or not. If they feel that the accounting information is not good, they will not provide credit facility to such organization. And the fourth one is the prospective investors because there in the society there are investors who always remain in search to invest their money, but they will invest their money only in such organization where their investment may remain safe, and this can be known with the help of the accounting information. If they understand and if they see the accounting information of the organization and if they are satisfied, then only they make the plan to invest their money in that organization, otherwise not. If they feel that the organization is not getting profit, then they will not be willing to invest their money in the organization. And the fifth one is government and regulatory agency. Government is also interested to know the accounting information of the organization because government has to see whether the organization is fruitful or useful to the society or not. Similarly, the regulatory agency also interested to have accounting information and it includes the income tax department, the custom department, the excise department, because the tax has to be levied on such organization and that tax will depend upon the accounting information. GST, goods and service tax, is one of the important system in our country where government gets a lot of amount in the form of tax levied on the organization, and before levying the tax, government is also interested to know the accounting information of each and every organization. Today, we have studied about the meaning of accounting. Secondly, we have learned about the definition of accounting. And thirdly, we have discussed about the history of accounting. And lastly, we have discussed the need of accounting which is used by the persons. Next day, we will discuss another topic, and the other topic will be the accounting information.
Hit the bell icon and subscribe us. Also, share it with your friends. Our next topic will be accounting as a source of information. Bye.